What's up everybody, this is Reese here from C Manga and welcome to my review of Kenichi chapter 581, The Missile's Direction. So it really does look like this chapter, everything's kind of coming to an end. Obviously you got Kenichi taking out Kojima, he's down for the count now, he doesn't even look like he's stirring whatsoever. Saiga and Senzui's battle also came to a little bit of a close in a real epic kind of like movie based fashion. It just seems like something you see in a movie, this whole like the way this whole arc's kind of wrapping up at the moment. Both of them obviously they came crashing down, like just enough strength for one move only. Then also you got Nizuma. He's actually finally finished defusing the missiles, which is kind of cool. So yeah, it looks like jobs are good and we're done. Let's go home. That is until like the kind of cliche bad guy thing of pulling out a detonator switch and launch the missiles, even though you kind of overrid the system. So that's pretty much exactly what Senzui did. Is to say like, yep, if I'm going down, you're all coming with me. This plan is gonna like go ahead no matter what. So he was literally ready to kill himself and Saiga to let the plan, just basically see the plan to its end. Which, in the end, it kind of does work out. He does end up like pressing the button and launching everything. But before I kind of go into that bit, I did want to talk about one small part of the chapter which made me laugh my head off. Michael, the cockroach, the scythe user, he basically just turns up to kind of help out in his way. It's like, this guy's just in every single battle. It's so funny. It's like, no matter what happens, no one can take him down. Even Hongo got taken out. What the hell's going on there? But yeah, this time the person taken down for good is obviously Shigeru. No one gets past her. It's so simple. Look at when she took on like all the Hecho at the same time. Dirty. So yeah, she basically like does one little quick slice and dice, and also destroying the scythe in the process. So yeah, she's basically fulfilled two of her own objectives. Saving everyone from the wrath of Michael, and also destroying destroying one of her father's weapons that runaway weapons basically. So yeah, on to the last bit of the chapter, which is obviously, so first off I've got to say props to Slick Will 9000, I think that's how you say your name, for basically predicting the end of this chapter. Indeed the rockets obviously did launch, no one was close enough to stop them, so it's like, oh god, it's all over, Japan, Kenichi's there crying for his mum, his dad and his sister. That is until Hayato, he just comes flying in out of nowhere and just batters the shit out of them rockets. It's just like, yep, that's it, I've got this. It's like, just hammering away at them. So funny. But still, yeah, he basically takes them up before they can even leave the island, before they can leave the proximity of the island. So, yeah, it looks like that is where the chapter ends, and damn, it's kind of like a pretty epic ending. It's something that you, like, well, for me personally, I can kind of picture that, like, being in a movie. It's like, if those actually literally do anything with this arc, I would love to see it being a movie and a movie adaptation. Just because, like, I don't know, I think this whole battle can kind of, like, translate into, like, a really long uninterrupted fight. I think that's what will give it like a hell of a lot more depth. Obviously they'll end up cutting out quite a lot of bits, but it'd be nice to kind of see him in like hour chunks, kind of like how Gundam Unicorn did it. So every month they did like an hour long episode, so something like that would be really nice. So that way we'll have like a complete uninterrupted fight without recap, and then flash forward to the next episode and all that rubbish in between. So yeah, it would just be kind of nice. But damn, I really want to see the next chapter. It's like, obviously I'm thinking Hayato is definitely going to be fired. It's like, he isn't called the Invincible Superman for nothing, But what I really want to know is what's going to happen to the One Shadow Nine Fists now that Senzui's gone. Will Saiga kind of like take over and then draw him back to a more lighter side, or will Kushinoda be the one to take over and just like go, yeah, this is it. This is what we're doing from now on. But it also raises the question now, where will Kenichi go after this? Seeing as how it seems like this is the perfect art to kind of wrap everything up, all the Yami guys are fighting, all the Rear Zanpakuto guys are fighting, so what's going to happen now? Is it going to end up being like the Yami guys taking a tactical retreat and then regrouping, and then what's going to be the next stage? Obviously with Kenichi himself, he's just going to be training more, unlock new abilities, seeing as how he's just finally unleashed his master key. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see where it's going to go from here. So that about wraps up this review, guys. The usual things to do at the end of these. Let me know what you thought about the chapter in the comment section below. General discussion, stuff about Kenichi, heck, anything, obviously let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So I'll see you next time.